What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. I hope you guys are doing well. Yesterday, XDefiant dropped us a treat, and that treat, of course, was the reveal trailer for Season 1 of this game. And while I don't think it showcased everything of what we can expect for XDefiant Season 1, we got enough of an appetizer to know the gist of what's coming to this game. Now, of course, I want to lay out everything that we know for Season 1 in this video. But not only that, I want to speculate about what else could be coming because Mark Rubin did deliver a nice little tweet after the drop of the Season 1 reveal trailer that I want to talk about as well. But before we even get to Season 1, before we talk about what's to come July 2nd and beyond, let's focus about what's coming to this game before then. Because as much as we want to talk about the future, that's less than a month away, let's talk about things that are a week away, a couple days away. And that, of course, is the two major patches that are going to address core issues in XDefiant. Hit detection, netcode, quality of life improvements. This game is going to go under a massive overhaul over the next 2 weeks. This patch was teased last week by Mark Rubin, and then, of course, delayed a little bit by splitting the patch into two separate patches over 2 weeks late last week. Either way, it feels as if XDefiant is crescendoing into its Season 1 launch instead of just kind of leaving the game as it is and creating a massive change for July 2nd. We are going to be adding on to XDefiant. It's going to be slowly building towards the Season 1 launch of this game. And it feels as if Season 1 is the real debut of XDefiant, where the netcode is improved. We've got better hit detection. The quality of life improvements have actually enhanced the game. And we get a ton of new content as well to enjoy. So let's talk about the content. First and foremost, the brand new faction, the GSK. I know nothing about it. I'm going to be honest, I've watched the reveal trailer probably 11, 12 times. I'm still not sure if the riot shield is part of the faction's ability or if it's one of the new weapons. This is what I mean by them keeping it a little vague. I'm not saying it's a good thing, not saying it's a bad thing. All I'm saying is it's vague. I don't know what the GSK is going to bring, and I'm sure we're going to be getting a lot more info as we get closer to July 2nd. Regardless of that fact, though, they're delivering on bringing in new factions. I'm curious about the introduction of a new faction and how that's going to be balanced. Hopefully it all plays well. Hopefully it all works day one. Now, I did mention weapons earlier. We know there's 3 brand new weapons coming to XDefiant. One of them's going to be maybe the riot shield, definitely getting a double barrel shotgun, and definitely getting a brand new sniper rifle. I'm fine with both, especially with Sniper Flinch being addressed in one of the next 2 future updates. It's going to be a totally different game come July 2nd, which is great. But not only that, 3 weapons, a brand new faction. We also got confirmation that there's going to be 3 brand new maps added into this game. 1 brand new map every single month. So I'm assuming July 2nd we'll get a brand new map, then August 3rd or August 2nd, and then September 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or sometime in there, we'll get the final map for Season 1. And the 3 maps for Season 1 are Clubhouse, Daytona, and Rockefeller. One of the things I absolutely love about XDefiant is you look at the artwork for their maps and immediately know that it fits the identity of this game. Like, I look at Rockefeller. That's an XDefiant map right away. I'm like, yep, that works. That is within the confines of everything else we've seen. And that's the beauty of what XDefiant is delivering. They're actually trying to adhere to some type of identity. And that's the beauty here. And while I watch Daytona, something that is bright, colorful, it also fits within the confines of their identity. And that's the nice thing here, is these maps aren't just nice to play, they're beautiful to look at. They're colorful, they're vibrant, they're bright. That's nice to have. You know, you don't have all these grays and browns. You have purples, teals, blues, reds. It's just nice to see. So 1 brand new map every single month over the next 3 months for Season 1. probably going to start off with Clubhouse, if I'm going to be honest. I don't know yet. Then it'll go into Daytona. Then it'll go into Rockefeller. And then the other big news here was the fact that CTF is coming to XDefiant. The already objective-based game is going to get one of the all-time classic objective-based game modes, CTF. And I'm all here for it, right? Like, I've been playing Capture the Flag for decades at this point, considering the fact that I remember playing it way, way, way back on, like, Halo 3. It feels like eons ago. But yeah, like, I'm excited for it. And maybe there'll be variations of Capture the Flag similar to what Halo 3 had, where you have 2 flag, you might have 1 flag. It's just going to be a very entertaining game mode, and I'm excited for them to bring more into the game. Now, I know that the announcement of only CTF coming was a little bit of a disappointment for the fans, as they were hoping for maybe free-for-all or team deathmatch, or maybe a search and destroy variant. And this is where I want to get into this tweet from Mark Rubin, where he gets people excited at the thought of a one life game mode coming to XDefiant sooner rather than later. From Mark Rubin. So I'm hyped for what's coming in Season 1, but I wanted to share a change we made to our plans for modes. Our one life mode, called Bomb, was scheduled for a later season, but due to the number of fans who want to see this mode sooner, the team is working on, getting it out ASAP. Wonderful. I loved Search and Destroy. It was one of the ways that I learned to get better at Call of Duty. I'm looking very forward to a one life game mode coming to XDefiant. I'm also very curious to see how they balance out the different abilities and the supers and the ultras that are available to the factions in XDefiant. It's a lot to work out, and that's probably why it's going to be pushed back a little bit longer than regularly planned. And hopefully this isn't the last mode that gets a little bit more fast-tracked into the game, looking at TDM and free-for-all. I'm excited for what's to come, and it really honestly showcases just how much Mark Rubin and the XDefiant team are listening to this community. So hopefully, at some point in Season 1, we do get this brand new game mode called Bomb. And lastly, from this reveal trailer was the conversation surrounding ranked mode, where there's going to be a ton of updates to that mode. They showcased a bunch of new ranks, and honestly, I'm not sure if I'm personally ready to dive into ranked mode yet, but I'm sure that at some point in Season 1 I'm going to check it out. So that's mostly it. And of course, they talked about cosmetics, brand new weapon camos that actually look pretty darn cool, as well as brand new skins for all the factions. So that's a lot of what's to come in Season 1 of XDefiant. But before we even get there, we have some massive patches that are going to lead us into Season 1. So I, for one, am very excited for what's to come in this game, and I hope you are as well. If you like what we're doing here, you like following along with XDefiant's news, I ask you please hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Stay locked into news about XDefiant almost every single day. Yes, you might have to deal with the odd Call of Duty video here and there, but trust me, more XDefiant content is going to overtake Call of Duty content. Because I love this game. I'm excited for it. I'm hopeful for it, and I want to continue to cover it as in depth as I can. So that's it for the video today. I'd love to hear from you guys regarding Season 1 of XDefiant. What do you like? What are you a little bit apprehensive about? Is this getting you hyped, or are you just a little bit more cautiously optimistic? Would love to hear your thoughts down below in that comment section. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate all the support on these videos lately, and I cannot wait to deliver you more content. So until next time, see you tomorrow. Bye.